Okay, so last day we completed up to page number 626. But what happened there, I just want to tell you. We are reading Albert Einstein at school, and last day we completed here in the page number 26. Not the whole page number 26 had been completed, but here it has been completed up to this word that was killed last week in a duel. Up to this we had completed. Now what happened, I just want to tell you beforehand what happened. That Yuri sometimes used to come to visit Albert Einstein, and Albert used to stay as a paying guest in a slum like area in Munich. And Albert was not satisfied with his staying place, with his place where he used to stay, because he disliked the slum violence that we discussed earlier. Now when Yuri came, Albert was very much frustrated, and he was feeling sorry that actually he had to stay in this place. At this, Yuri told that you are staying in your own room. At this, Albert told to Yuri that at least you could stay with the civilized people. Now Yuri actually lives in the school hostel with the other students. That is why Albert told that you got the opportunity to stay with the civilized people. Okay. From this, now Albert told you have not heard what had happened. Now Yuri told that what had happened. He told Albert that you did not listen what has happened there. At this, Albert told that he did not know what had happened. Now Yuri told that there was a duel. Duel means fighting between two students. Okay, and one of them was killed by the other. So can you imagine that in the school hostel, two students were fighting and one killed the other students, and up to this we completed. Now here let's start from this line in page number 26. I feel you will find it. And what happens to the one who killed him, towards the below of that page, towards the end of this page. And what happens to the one who killed him? That Yuri told Albert that one student was killed by the other in a school hostel, and now Albert wanted to know that what happens to the one who killed him. Nothing, of course. Yuri told nothing. He is even proud of it. Now Yuri told that the killer, the murderer who killed the other boy, he is proud of him. His only worry is that the authorities have told him not to fight any more duels. He is upset about this because he hasn't a single scar on his face to wear for the rest of his life as a badge of honor. Now see, Yuri told that the boy who killed the other boy, the killer, the murderer, he is very much proud that he could kill the other boy, but he is sorry because during that fight he was not injured. That boy was not injured at all, so he did not have any mark of that fighting on his face. Had he got any mark of the fighting during fight, if he received any mark, then he would treat it as a badge of honor, so that he could show to others that see this mark, and do you know where from I got this mark? I got this mark when I had killed a boy. Okay, so that is why that boy who killed the other was feeling sorry because he did not have any mark to show to others, and it would be treated by him as the badge of honor. So it would be a mark of honor if he got any mark, but it did not happen then. And what happens to the other who killed him, that Einstein told? Nothing, of course. That I am told. Oh, exclaimed Albert, and these are the students. Albert told, oh, these are the students. That there was a fight between two students, and in that fight one student had killed the other, and who had killed the other means the killer, the murderer. He was not feeling sorry, rather he was feeling proud that what he had done, but he was feeling sorry because he did not have any mark during that fight. Had he got any mark during that fight, then he would show it to others that as a badge of honor. Well, you will be a student one day, said Yuri. Yuri told, oh, you will be a student. Here student means you will also pass from that school and you will get your diploma. That Yuri told to Albert. I doubt it, said Albert gloomily. Here gloomily means sadly. Albert told, I am having lots of doubt whether I could pass in the exam. I don't think I will ever pass the exam for the school diploma. And Albert told that I don't think that I am going to pass the school exam for the school diploma. Diploma means that final result that somebody gets after the passing of the final exam. So here Albert told, I am having enough doubt whether I could pass the exam for get the school diploma. He told his cousin Elsa the same next time she came to Munich. Now we know that Elsa sometimes comes to visit Albert in Munich. So when next time Elsa came to visit Albert in the Munich, actually Albert told the same thing to Elsa. Albert told that he has enough doubt whether he could pass the final exam. Normally, she lived in Berlin where her father had a business. Elsa actually used to live in Berlin. Elsa was a daughter of Albert's uncle, means his cousin sister. And Elsa actually used to live in Berlin with her father, and her father was a businessman. So sometimes Elsa used to come to visit Albert. Now when Elsa came to visit Albert, Albert told that he is having enough doubt whether he could pass the exam or not. Now Elsa told, I am sure you could learn enough to pass the exams, Albert, if you tried. She said, I know lots of boys who are much more stupid than you are, who get through. Now here Elsa was trying to encourage Albert by saying, I am sure you could learn enough to pass the exams, Albert, if you tried. Elsa told that, Albert, if you try, then I know you can pass the exam. I know lots of boys who are much more stupid than you are. And Elsa also told Albert that that she knew lots of boys who are much stupid than Albert, who get through. Who get through means these stupid boys actually pass the exam. So Elsa was telling to Albert that you definitely would pass the exam if you try. They say you don't have to know anything. You don't have to understand what you were taught. You just be able to repeat it in the exam. Elsa told that she had heard from the stupid boys who had passed the exam that no need to understand what is being taught. Actually, from that stupid boys, Elsa had learned that they actually say that no need to understand what is being taught to you. You just keep this in your mind and repeat it in your exam paper. That will be the easiest way to pass the exam. That Elsa had told to Albert, that no need to understand what is being taught in your class. You just want to remember what is being taught, and in that exam paper you just repeat it, and that would be the easiest way. That's the whole trouble, said Albert. I am no good at learning things by heart. No, Albert told that's the whole trouble. That is the problem. Okay, that is the problem. I am no good at learning things by heart, and Albert told that I am no good at learning, means I am not good at all in learning all these things, okay, because I could not remember everything. You don't need to be good at it. Elsa again told Albert that you don't need to be good at it, okay. No need that you will be very good in learning all this. Anyone can learn like a parrot. Why Elsa had given this example? We know parrot, though it is a bird, but it can speak. Now actually the scientists say that according to the structure of a brain of a parrot, that it cannot learn new things. It actually can repeat what is taught to it. Means the brain of a parrot acts like a recorder, that it can record it. Okay, the parrot cannot think of its own. The parrot only repeat what is taught to it. So here Elsa told Albert that you should just behave like a parrot. As parrot, though parrot doesn't have any knowledge, but it can repeat what is taught to it. In the same way, you will only repeat in the exam paper, what is taught to you. No need to understand. That Elsa told this to Albert. Okay, you just don't try, and Elsa told Albert that you just don't try, that is why you can't do it. And yet I always see you with a book under your arm, added Elsa. What is the one you are reading? And Elsa told Einstein that I see that you are having a book under your arm. Suppose Albert was taking a book like this, okay, and Elsa told, what is here under your arm? Which book you are reading? A book on geology. Now Albert told geology. Actually geology is a subject about stones and earth, okay, about stones, rocks, earth, this is. Geology, rocks and things. Do you learn that? Elsa then asked Einstein, the geology, do you like this subject? This subject tells about that rock, the creation of rock, how old it is, and the creation of earth also. So, do you like this subject, geology? No, we have hardly any science at school. Albert told, no, we don't have any science at school. Means in that school, no science has been taught to them. Then why are you studying it? And Elsa was asking Albert that why are you studying geology? If no science is taught in your school, so why are you studying this? Because I like it. Isn't that a good enough reason? Albert told, because I like it, and that is the good enough reason that why I do actually read geology. I actually study geology because I like it. That is why I study geology. Elsa sighed. Sighed means Elsa just gave a deep breath. You are right, of course, Albert, she said, but it wouldn't help you with your diploma. Elsa told, okay, this is good excuse. You told that you like geology and that is why you are reading geology. That is good one, but it wouldn't help you with your diploma. But Elsa actually reminded this to Einstein that as this subject is not taught in your school, so no question will come from geology because the subject does not there in your exam, in your curriculum, in your syllabus. So, okay, it's okay that you like to read, that's why you read, but reading of geology, it's not going to help you to pass in the exam and to get the diploma. That Elsa told this to Einstein. Now, Debargo, have you understood so far that is taught to you? Debargo, can you tell whether you can understand or not? Sir, badge means what should I say? Badge means one kind of symbol. It's a symbol of honor. Here, symbol of honor. Okay. Now, Devargo, have you understood what I am telling? Okay, thank you. If you have any question, you may ask. You have asked what is badge. Actually, badge is that symbol of honor. Here, a symbol or an emblem of honor. Okay. Yes, do you have any question? You were typing, so ask the question. I will answer you. I will try to answer you. Let me see what you are typing. Okay, so I am continuing with, you keep on typing what you are writing, otherwise, oh. Sir, why apart from books on science, why his only comfort was music? That's good. Actually, you know, two things is there. Science, books on science is an academic thing and music is a non-academic thing. Understand? Suppose you people, you like to read story, you like to read your school books, but this is the academic part. But for everyone, for every student also, with the whole academic only, you cannot spend your 24 hours. Apart from your school books, apart from your favorite subject, that might be maths, that might be, or you belong to commerce, so that might be BST, that might be accountancy, that might be English. But apart from these, you actually want to do something else which is not directly related to your academics, and this might be your hobby. You must have heard the word hobby, or you like to spend your pastime. Now, I may ask you, what is your favorite pastime? Means, suppose when you are having nothing to read, when after doing, suppose everyday class, suppose after attending the class up to 5 p.m, what do? You would always, I feel you like to spend your time according to you, not all the time you are reading the school books. So, apart from reading the school books, what do you do? Whether you read story books, whether you draw picture, whether you listen to music, whether you watch television, or whether you surf net, whether you chat with your friend in Facebook, WhatsApp. So, what lots of, or you just go to the field to play with other friends. So these are the things. Here it is stated that apart from books on science, why his comfort was music? Because he always, from his childhood, he always wanted to play violin. So what is your favorite thing apart from your study? Would you tell it? What you like apart from reading your school books, apart from that classes, apart from academics, what do you like? Here Einstein, it was his tendency, or it was his knack, it was his favorite thing, that playing violin. That is why apart from storybooks, means apart from academics, the best non-academic, favorite non-academic thing was playing violin. That is why it has been stated that comfort was music. Understand or not? You just type it down. If you did not understand, then again I will tell it. Okay. Thank you. Now let us continue. Now, yes, here it is there. Apart from books on science, his only comfort was music. Here what you have written. That apart from books on science, means his favorite books, his favorite subject was science, mathematics also, and apart from this academic part, his most favorite non-academic part was music. Here playing violin, he used to like to play violin. Here it is stated, and he played his violin regularly until his landlady asked him to stop. Now whenever after coming from school, what you people do? I feel you go for play in the ground with your friends. Einstein used to play his violin. Have you heard? Have you seen violin? Have you seen violin? This is a musical instrument. So coming back from school, he used to play violin, and he used to play it. Okay, thank you that you have seen. Now, and he played his violin regularly until his landlady asked him to stop. But the landlady in whose house he was staying as a paying guest, that landlady used to tell him to stop this. Landlady used to order him. Why? What the landlady used to say? That wailing gets on my nerves, he said. Wailing means crying, means the melody, the tone of the violin, as if it appears to the landlady as as crying. The wailing gets on my nerves, he said. The landlady used to tell that the melodious tune of the violin that is produced when actually Albert used to play the violin. This melodious tune seems as crying to the landlady, and she used to tell that the wailing gets on my nerves. There is enough noise in this house with all the kids howling, and the landlady used to tell Einstein that there are enough noise in the house. All the kids, all the children are howling, all the children are crying. So please don't stop playing violin. That landlady used to tell this to Albert whenever Albert started to play the violin. Albert was tempted to point out that the most of the time it was she who made them howl, but he decided it was better to say nothing. Now Albert sometimes wanted to tell this to the landlady, that why the children are crying. The children are crying only for you, because you beat the children, and that is why the children are crying, and you are complaining to me that the children are crying in that house, and that is why I should stop playing violin. That Einstein told this. I wanted to tell this to the landlady, but he did not tell anything. That wailing gets on my nerves, he said. That told. I must get away from here, he told Yuri, after 6 months alone in Munich. Okay. So up to this, that Albert was tempted to point out that most of the time it was she who made them howl, but he decided it was better to say nothing. Albert actually wanted to tell the landlady that you are telling that the children are howling, but the children are crying, but because of you the children are crying. Though he wanted to tell this, but did not tell anything. So today up to this, next class again, in our next class we will again continue. I feel you have understood.